Dogs and cats are living longer these days thanks to good nutrition, veterinary care, and owners who dote on them more than ever before. But as pets get older, they develop special needs that many families aren't prepared to handle.
Taking aim at the needs of aging pets, businesses are rolling out products and services never before seen in Taiwan, such as pet insurance, pet nursing homes, and even pet acupuncture.
In tonight's Sunday Special Report, we focus on the changing demographics of Taiwan's animal society and explore new solutions for pets in their senior years.
This pet hotel in Taipei's Songshan district is said to be the first in the country to offer long-term care for older pets.
Mei-Mei, 起来了.
This older dog is called Mei-Mei. She has lost her eyesight and lost control of her bladder and bowels. The staff here help her by changing her diapers.
饲料加水，就是先用热开水把饲料泡软之后，用果汁机打。
This elderly pooch named Le has to be fed with a syringe. He was brought to the pet hotel last year after he was diagnosed with dementia. Le will live out the remainder of his days here under 24-hour care.
要哄一下，吃饱安抚一下，或是有时候出去散步回来，他就可以睡。
In many ways, long-term pet care works much like senior care for people. The workers look after older cats and dogs that have trouble functioning on their own.
像这一位是。 他还可以自己喝，可是他就是你必须要帮他拿高，他自己找不到。
Kevin has been caring for others' pets for 15 years now. He didn't start his business thinking it would provide long-term pet care. That happened over time, as his regular canine clients got older and older. He realized that caring for older pets required a lot more than feeding and cleaning up after them.
基本的清创啊，你说甚至如果需要一些急救 CPR.
You have to know the basics of cleaning a wound. Sometimes you even have to do CPR before sending an animal to the vet. Because the need for these things arose, I picked up these skills over time.
At this hotel, about 40 dogs are regulars. 14 of them are more than 10 years old. Kevin and his team take classes to learn more about animal behavior and care. Over the years, they've also upgraded their facilities to accommodate more and more older dogs. Taiwan's veterinarians have also been seeing a rise in the number of senior pets.
以前狗狗平均寿命绝对不会像现在这么长。
The average life expectancy of a dog didn't used to be as long as it is now. These days, smaller dogs live for 13 to 15 years. They're all living longer and longer. But because they're living longer, cancer rates are also going up.
Today, cancer is the #1 killer of dogs and cats. And when pets are diagnosed with cancer, many owners find themselves at a loss. Many lack the know-how to care for a sick animal.
每个主人的接受度都不一样。
Every owner's ability to deal with cancer is different. When all is said and done, the biggest factor for owners is cost considerations. Many owners will pause because of the extremely high cost of a given treatment. Sometimes the dog has tumors. In most cases, the health problems arise because dogs are living longer and longer. These matters factor into the owner's thinking.
As dogs enter old age, their owners often have to grapple with massive medical expenses. Taking aim at their needs, some Taiwanese insurers have created coverage for pets.
它可以保障到一般的医疗。
Pet insurance can cover a pet's healthcare fees, pet liability, daily expenses for boarding, burial costs, and advertising campaigns for when a pet goes missing.
So far, less than 1% of Taiwanese owners have insured their pets, according to one insurance broker.
英国跟瑞典算是投保观念比较好的。
In England and Sweden, more people have embraced the concept of pet insurance. Some 40–50% of owners have policies for their pets. In Japan, about 8% of owners have policies.
Pet insurance is just getting started in Taiwan, and it still has a long way to go. Most pet plans still don't fully meet owners' needs. Moreover, many owners aren't eligible for them in the first place.
之前其实主要投保宠物险在投保的时候。
Actually, the main problem for owners is that to get your pet insured, it has to have a microchip. Going by recent data, in 2018, there were about 2.5 million Taiwanese who own pets, but to this day, fewer than 200,000 pets have microchips.
As for some pet owners, buying coverage for Fido is still a foreign concept.
很多人问我你要回来做什么？我说要回来开发 宠物抗癌新药。
When I said I would return to Taiwan to develop a new cancer medication for pets, some people asked me, do pets get cancer? Do pets with cancer need treatment?
For this 15-year-old dog, getting from A to B requires tremendous effort. But this is a big improvement from his state a few months ago, when even standing up was too much to handle.
The day before he got sick, he was totally fine. That morning even, he was totally fine. Then around noon, he suddenly collapsed and couldn't move. When I got back, he was terrified. His eyes were wet with tears.
At the time, no one in the family knew what to do. Nobody knew how to care for a paralyzed dog.
There were those who said to me, why don't you euthanize him? But we took him in for a physical and the vet said everything else about him was fine. He just couldn't move.
Unwilling to give up on their best friend, the family tracked down a long-term pet care provider who could help him.
一些中医的针灸这样。
He received traditional Chinese acupuncture. Afterward, we stayed in communication with the practitioner, got the doctor's orders and such, reported back on whether there was any improvement, and learned what we should do in the coming week.
Under the watchful care of the hotel staff and his family, this senior was able to get moving again, albeit slowly. As pets reach their twilight years, they need love, patience, and knowledge from their families. In Taiwan, new options are emerging to help pet owners with their best friends, in sickness and in health.